Not so much when I expand that, and not as bad as this either. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Okay. So this is just one smooth curve piece, right? Yep. Can I do one of those tight curves for RHW4? That'd be pretty close to what I want, I think. Maybe not, but it's worth a check. Looks like they don't have it. This is very confusing. Maybe if I got rid of the exits over here, it would work a little bit better. But then where would people who go there now go to get off of the highway? Maybe if I built this into a new exit, like I said I would, I could do it there. You know what? Enough talk. I think I'm just going to go ahead and give it a try. But how would I get over this? Looks like a starter piece right there. And a smooth curve right there. Geez, tough questions. Wow. There's just about nowhere I can put it. Here, I'll meet you back when I figure this out. Okay, so unfortunately I was not able to figure out a solution that would have allowed me to build an exit here at all that wouldn't involve downgrading this exit over here to a single lane throughout, which I could do. I mean, there wouldn't really be too much to lose from doing that. In fact, you know what? I was really... I'm almost tempted to build another exit off of this ramp here, except it would be a little bit redundant with this exit already being over here and connecting to a more major road than this one would. What I really want is an exit that would be useful for people traveling northbound, but unfortunately I think maybe that's not happening. We're just going to have to rely on this derp exit over here, which to be honest isn't the end of the world. I mean, it'll work just fine really. So I guess I'll just leave it as it is and be all happy about it for now. In the meantime, I believe I should probably repair what I broke earlier over here. So I don't really expect this to be difficult at all. Let me find my flex height transitions first. And flex height. Excellent. Alright. Okay, so that's the first part of that taken care of. Then get the curve into place. Looks like I have just enough space here probably. Oof, it is not connecting though. Maybe it would be more friendly if I build the curve first and do the flex height in a minute. Yeah, this seems to be the right direction at least. So, let me give this another try, and, well, sure enough, that worked beautifully. So I'm going to want to start a piece next to that, first things first. And I can thankfully place it over the main line of the highway right here. So I will get on and do that. Alright, and then connect this on up. And so, please, come on. Well, I thought that would work, but looks like I'm going to have to take a little bit more of a different approach here. One that might be a little more difficult, but I don't really want to preclude the fact that it might all work out right away. So, without further ado, let's place the height transition one tile further down than I had it before. Alright. And actually, this might be the tile where I had it earlier. I don't know if it's going to play friendly with the main line of the highway there, but, well, it's still worth a try, right? Now, I really shouldn't have demolished that curve. I'll just have to rebuild it. But I probably want to build a starter piece before I build the flex height thing. So that's the way I'm going to do it after I build this curve again. Yeah, you can probably tell by now, my way of doing RHW is pretty much trial and error. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll learn to use the stuff so well that I can kind of just visualize something and go from there and get everything right. But for now, I'm not quite at that point yet, I guess. Alright, so, I mean, theoretically this should work if this works over here, right? Oh, and it looks like it works. Excellent, that is just what I needed. Although, looks like I'll have to rebuild it anyway though, just because I built the curve and the starter piece facing the wrong direction. So, back to the curve, and how many times have I built this? Is this the 5th already, or probably just the 4th or 3rd? Alright, yeah, that's how I want it. So, now let's get the starter piece and not screw it up this time. Whoops. Wrong hotkey. Alright, just like that, should do wonders. Flex height, get the single level ramp, and excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's drag this on out. And it's lagging a bit, but I think we've got it. Excellent. That's what I like to see, a beautiful ramp that's continuous without any interruptions. Okay. So now I think I am safe to do the last part of the widening on the east-west roadways of the highway, and that is going to be working with over here. Now I'm gonna pause the recording really quick to save, because I am working right next to a TE lot right here and I don't want to crash. Alright, so that save out of the way, I think I might as well just dive in. Alright. Man, this is going to be tricky. Just in advance, I'm going to destroy most of this parking here. And I can always rebuild more parking later if there is still space after the project is done. I might even be able to move this mall lot a little bit closer to the intersection there, although I really wouldn't want to count on being able to do that. I'm not sure. I'm not going to try it quite yet, I'll give it a minute. So, there's probably a starter piece somewhere around here that I'm going to want to get rid of, but just to start things out, I think I'm going to demolish that and see about rebuilding the flex height thing after I've already placed a ramp, maybe, because that might work better. Or not a ramp, what I'm getting at is, here, we'll just show you. I want to use a width transition around here. The 8S to 6S. Alright. Success. That was a stupid pun. I'm going to have to demolish it anyway, because it's not the wrong level. Looks like I'm going to have to demolish the street really quick. Not a biggie, not a biggie. So let me try one more time. Whoop. Place it right there. And is that matching? Yes. Perfect. Now flex height. Oof. Oh, look. Well, derp. Looks like I built the transition facing the wrong way. I'm not trying to change this viaduct over here. I want to leave it just as wide as it is right now. Because an 8-lane freeway viaduct, I don't know, seems a bit overboard for this neighborhood. Especially one that goes on block after block. Ooh, probably came pretty close to crashing right there. So let's go back to the width transition and place this facing the other way. Yeah, just like this. Now go back to flex height and build that, and wow. We're definitely making progress here. It's going to be a bit laggy, unfortunately, as I build both of the viaducts here that carry the highway. And probably as I drag out the first half of this road. Oh, never mind, it worked quite smoothly. That's always nice to see. Let's see if I click around enough. Yep, it works. Excellent. So, with that taken care of and working nicely, I think it's probably a good idea to build the fractional angle ramp. And I want an 8S type F1, I believe. Yep. How much space do I want to give myself? I think I'll give it a try with 2 tiles for cosmetic pieces. And this is a very, very short merge lane. I mean, it's about as short as it gets, but it's better than nothing, right? Okay, now up here, I'm definitely going to eventually be wanting another of those fractional angle ramps. So let me see, I'll try to make it as tight as I can to start out, and if I need more room, then I will fix that in a bit. So FARHW, let's go to the MIS, and I probably, this is, yeah, that's too much. So, let me see about doing a couple puzzle pieces like this then, maybe? Ooh, rough. Huh. Maybe if I built the ramp 1 tile further down, though, I'll be able to build something along the lines of this. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I'd have to build them both a tile further down, but you know what? That doesn't really faze me too much. Some of these unnecessary starter pieces. Ooh, damn. Looks like I'll have to rebuild a smooth curve as well. At least it's one of the quicker ones to find. Yep, just have to press tab once, and there it is. Beautiful. So now that I got that out of the way, let me demolish a little bit up here. Damn, looks like I have to place another of those smooth curves too. I'll just do that first. Alright. Oof. You know what? I don't think that hovering anything over this is actually going to make me crash, because I've already done it accidentally a couple times without incident. Okay. Looks like I should have plenty of room for the ramp on both sides. And I'm not even really losing any tiles if I'm calculating this correctly. So yeah, I want to get that 8S type F1 again. And this should be just the right amount of tiles. Where's FARHW? There it is. Alright. Whoops. Wrong hotkey, and there we go. That's that. Jeez, what a short merge lane, huh? I think I'm going to be trying to build a starter piece over one of these tiles. Here, I'll try it on the south first. MIS level 1. And there, it looks like it'll fix everything nicely. Let's just make sure though. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So now I only need to put in a couple little fillers. Excuse me. Oh, that was a big sneeze too. Alright. Doesn't that look a lot better? I think it does. A little bit more realistic and less unnecessary curvature. Now, I was also thinking that I would want to do the same over here. I've already rebuilt these ramps once today. Oh well, I already rebuilt one of them once today. You know what? I was going to widen this main line here, so I will do that first. So I'm gonna demolish these overpasses really quick. And yeah, I'll build the ramp first. Or this ramp first. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I want to demolish that first actually. And I'm going to have to rebuild the little smooth curve. So hopefully I'm going to remember which tile it's supposed to go on without incident. Let's get up to the 8S type E1. Alright, there it is. And, I always think it looks a little too close for the 45-degree curve to fit in, but this might be right. Yeah, it looks like it's right. Excellent. Now, getting these overpasses to work is probably going to be a little bit more tricky than it was earlier, but I think it should still be doable. So, if I go on in like this and I build them out like that, yeah, that's no problem there. What am I doing here, though? I was going to rebuild this ramp, wasn't I? There's a fractional angle. So I think I might as well give that a go. Get the type F1 there. And then, with that, I was kind of hoping I could have a transition plus that ramp, but I may not be able to. I may have to switch back to the type E1 entrance. In order to be able to fit the overpass. So let me go to the width transitions. Yeah, how big was this again? Okay. Yeah, that is not going to work. In fact, I have my doubts that it'll work even with an extra tile, but hey, it's worth a try. And I'd rather have the extra lanes here than the fractional angle curve there. So yeah, I mean, if this will work, having the type E1 entrance will be a small sacrifice. Okay, here we are. And with the transitions, I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, is there a reason it's not letting me build it? I mean, that seems pretty stupid if you ask me. Well, I'm just going to demolish that because I know for sure I'll be able to build the ramp on top of the starter. Stuff always takes forever to find. Okay, so what was the deal? Could I put it here? This is not enough tiles. I'm gonna need at least 4 before there. Yeah. Uh-oh. Probably gonna have to make some kind of sacrifices coming up. Or, you know what, maybe not actually. Maybe I can get this all to work perfectly. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm thinking about in just a moment. Let me go back to my FA ramps. And let's see if we can get a 10S type F1. You know what? I'm gonna just build that and go for it. And alright. And go for the flex height. And it looks like I have an extra tile if anything. Although I might need that extra tile to carry the override, considering how I did things kind of too close on the other side. Alright, so, well, it's looking like I'm likely going to have to maybe place a starter piece in the center there, but I'll try to avoid that. And where's 10S? There it is. Yeah, just put one right on in there. Reconnect this. And drag this on up. And yeah, I should be able to do this if I click enough. Perfect. Isn't that beautiful right there? That's a big bridge. Okay, so over here I'm going to have to fix this in a minute, but I'll leave that for when it's relevant. Now, down here, there's going to be a double lane reduction here, which is kind of a lot. But yeah, I think that people will live, though. How much space do I want to give, though? I'm kind of tempted to err on the side of too much. And maybe I could have an exit with its own lane going out here. Yeah, I think that'd work. Alright. So, with transitions? Oh well, first, let me place a type D1 8S ramp. Alright. I'm getting there. There we are. Beautiful. It fits right in the footprint of the old ramp. That's what I was hoping for. Now, with the transitions, I don't want there to be just the sudden lane reduction and then the exit taking away a further lane. So I think I'm going to try to build this at, yeah, at least 5 full tiles. Let's make it a little bit more. Yeah, this should be okay. And then drag that on through. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Eventually I'll be using cosmetic pieces around there. But I don't have to figure that out right now. Looks like this main line is already pretty much taken care of. I'll only need to place one ramp, it looks like. Yeah, that's nice. Over here, unfortunately, there's no merge lane, and it looks like I don't even have a single tile of space to build one. So that's a bit problematic. Maybe I could retool how the whole exit here works. Have these connect to a side road or something. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Right now, I just want to rebuild everything over here. Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to need a, well, might as well do it all out from this direction. It seems like it's the option that'll have the least likelihood of making me need to do things over. Yeah, if I just place this right here, it looks like I can do everything nicely and neatly. So let's go back to FA ramps, get our 8S type F1 again. Maybe the last time I build this kind of ramp. for a long time. Oops. That's 8CF1. Here's the S. Alright, perfect. Fits right into the footprint. That's just what I need. Here, over here I'm gonna just demolish that really quick and redrag this because it was glitching up, and yeah. You know what, I'm actually going to put an extra starter up there just to make things a little bit more stable. MIS starter piece level 1. Yeah, because there's this continual problem with the street there auto-connecting. And if I just click enough, this should work, right? Yeah, perfect. Alright, so let's connect this ramp on up with some filler pieces. Wow, looks so much better to have the fractional angle there. Can't believe I didn't do this earlier. Doesn't that look nice? Wow, I like it. So now there's only a little bit of work left before I'm done with the main line. And looks like another smooth curve to rebuild. Oh well. Okay, so let's get an 8S type E1. Yeah, just like this. And demolish that stub. Demolish it right there. Go to the curve. Looks like another tile to demolish. And, it is problematic now. What a shame, what a shame. Maybe if I just move that starter piece back behind this overpass, that will solve my problems. Well, this looks like a good chance. So now, let me see about rebuilding that curve, because I have to move back a tile since it's now connecting to an 8S ramp as opposed to a 6S ramp, which, as you may know, is one tile wider. Oh no, well, it looks like that was a mansion anyway, which is really not the look I was going for next to a high school, so it's really not such a bad deal to lose that. Alright, perfect. That's working smoothly. Now, after how much I struggled with this interchange yesterday, I didn't know if I'd even be able to get any improvements that I liked into place today, but no, I'm glad I gave it another go because this is turning out nice. Now, I really should be able to just frantically click here to solve this. Especially if I put in an extra little starter piece. Alright, there we are. Yeah, just stick it right here, just like so. Yeah, that's not playing friendly, unfortunately. So, I guess I will just rebuild that one smooth curve, because it looks like I ended up with some collateral damage there. And I'll see about building the height transition one tile further back. And it looks like I can do that pretty easily. Alright. Yeah. Good news, good news. Now over here, I wonder if it will give me a problem for having two wide overpasses separated by only a tile. There's a good chance that this won't work, like at all. But I guess I'm just going to take my chances. At least for now. So let's get those in. And you know what, probably just to make things more stable, I'm going to want an extra starter piece. Because I think I did that on the other side, right? Leave a comment if I'm not right. Alright. Now, on up here, I think that I'm going to want to put my width transition in earlier rather than later. Might as well give this a little extra space, right? Why not? It's just a merge lane, but maybe some people can use it to pass someone who's driving too slow or something like that. Yeah. Makes things a little bit more asymmetrical to do it this way too. Okay, so if I click enough, it looks like it will work. It's very close already. These might be some pretty laggy clicks though. You know how that goes. Oh, that worked nice. I wonder what's wrong with this transition and why it's showing RHW4 right here. You know what, I'm going to demolish it real quick and let's try rebuilding it. Man, I thought it would be a little faster than this though. Hopefully it won't damage the starter piece. You know what? It looks like the starter piece got damaged. So maybe if I just replace that really carefully, it won't be such a bad deal. And over here, I don't know what's going on. I thought I had a starter piece above one, and